John Moore, owner-operator of Baltimore Valley Garden Center and Landscaping, and today we're going to talk about proper tree planting technique. We have chosen a sunburst honey locust for this site. We have dry, sandy soil here, and the sunburst honey locust can tolerate and thrive in these conditions. The second step is to establish how deep and how wide we need to dig the hole. This is a 6-gallon container, measures a foot wide, and about 9.5 inches deep. I want to dig the hole 2 to 3 times that width, but not much deeper. The most common mistake is people plant too deep and dig a hole too skinny. Okay, we need to remove the sod first before we even dig the hole. We just want to remove that sod and keep the soil underneath, just the sod. In this case, we're on a slope. I'm going to use the sod to help create a berm for water retention. I only want to take the sod because just under that sod is our most precious, best soil. Okay, this is a very shallow topsoil here. We only have topsoil to there. So that's our best soil. That's what we want to use mixed with our soil amendments. We recommend amending the soil with some composted manure, a plant starter, it's a fertilizer, it's bone meal, supplies fertilizer, and then we also recommend a mycorrhiza put right on the roots. So the plant starter I have chosen is ratio is 4:10:2. It's bone meal with poultry manure mixed together. It's a good starter fertilizer. It will help promote new root growth. We also recommend mycorrhiza. It's a living fungus that will colonize on the roots and aid the root's ability to assimilate moisture and nutrients out of the earth. It will live on the roots for the entire life of the tree. Okay, I've got the hole dug a little extra deep, and I apply some of the root starter, bone meal, and I'll mix that in a bit. And a bit of compost. The soil depth, as I've mentioned, is critical. Don't trust the soil level that you see in the container. What you want to do is find that root flare that comes off the trunk. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. Sometimes they get quite root bound. This is a little bit root bound, but not bad. I'll just rough that up a bit with my fingers. If it's really rooted, you can take a knife and cut them. The tree can girdle itself by going around in circles. We just want to open that up. There. Now there's my straight edge, and you can see that root flare up above that straight edge. So I'm happy with my depth now, which is very important. Now I'm going to put a bed of mycorrhiza right there. The idea of the mic is you want it in direct contact with the roots. Put it all over the roots. All right, now I'm going to put some more compost, my wheelbarrow load of soil. Still got a bit left in the bag, so I'm just going to put that in the hole. More plant starter. Okay, now I backfill around the root ball. I've got my mixture in the wheelbarrow. Don't need to get real fancy about it. Starting to create the moat for the water. We're on a slope, there won't be any berm on the high side. Sort of a half moon shaped. Okay, I've got a bucket full of water. I'm going to pour it in on the high side. Water will find its way around. Sort of cleans up my work area. We like to see the water around the root ball, not so much right up to the trunk. I am going to water that with a hose, but around here is where you want your water. And then when it sinks in, the roots are going to sense it and they're going to go for it. You're going to teach the roots to get moving, to get rooted. The last step, to mulch the tree. We do recommend mulch. There's no hurry today to get the mulch down. The next day or even the next week is fine. Sometimes it's nice to water the tree a few times before you mulch, just to be sure and confident that you've got the soil level correct and that your berm is going to hold the water each time you water it. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. The mulch helps keep it moist, keeps the weeds from growing, keeps the roots cool, hot days, and it looks nice. Gives it that professional, finished look. There you have it. Another tree planted. 1 million to go. Thanks for watching our tree planting technique video. Have a great day.